Make sure to subscribe to our channel, join our Discord, and also follow us on Instagram so you always have the support that you need to really enhance your account and get yourself to the next level. Also, if you stick around until the end of the video, I'm going to show you how you can save a lot of money when you make in-game purchases in The Legend of Mushroom by getting some amazing cashbacks each time you purchase anything. If you like the work that we do and you want to support the channel, please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description of this video, and I'm extremely grateful for your support. It is the Divining Rush, and it is a perfect time to be getting some of these amazing items like the Soul Sigils and a bunch of those Flames of Wisdom. And as you can see, if you are ranking high in this event, you do get additional rewards as well, like Rush tokens, additional Soul Sigils, and a bunch of other interesting items as well. You can also see how much people have scored to get that rank, and you can see how many of those Flames of Wisdom I have, allowing me to compete in this particular event. So since I have a bunch of these, it is time for me to use a bunch of them and see what we get. So I'm going to be going over a bunch of them, and what I want to do first is that let's go to this life path, and I'm going to start using some of them here because here I've already unlocked all 3 of them. So anytime I get a good one, it's something I can actually save, and I'm not going to be having to lock it for a bunch of time while I'm unlocking the others. Given that I've already unlocked all of them, it's a good place to be investing. Yes, we got a crit rate, but we already have a global attack. I'd rather keep the global attack. I'm hoping I can get something in, red rarity. Let me set this up this way so that it only notifies me if it's something orange and above. And you can see, well, it's not easy to get one of those good ones. So we are going through a lot of them. And let's see when we get the next interesting one. You know what? Actually, I realized I had set up to red and above. So now we change it to orange. There we go. We got a global attack and combo and pal crit, but we already have a global defense screen. But you know what? Let's skip that, because global defense, global attack, that seems a little better. Again, global defense, global attack seems better. Okay, you know what? Let's change strategy a little bit. Let us go to this one where I haven't unlocked all 5, and let's start unlocking all 5. Now, here's the interesting thing here. I have an ignore crit, which is red, and I also have a global HP that is red. And that's something that I do like about this, because technically speaking, I'm not losing it while I'm going across the different ones. I can actually keep them around until, oh look, ignore counter. Nope. Global HP red is actually something I really like, so I'm going to keep it. I could just keep it in there for a reasonable amount of time until I unlock the 5th one. Then I can try to get all 5 reds, and that's something that will cost a bunch, because I'll have to lock the 2 reds, get a 3rd one, then lock 3 reds, get a 4th one, lock 4 reds, get a 5th one, which obviously would cost a lot. Okay, you can see, nope, I don't need that one. And you know what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to unlock the 5th one, just so that, let's say I get super lucky, which I know it's very rare, but let's say I get super lucky and I end up getting 5 reds in a row. I know I'm dreaming, but that's probably the best case here, and won't even have to use any of those soul sigils, and it might work out pretty well. Okay, so we are going to let us skip all the way through until we unlock all 5. Okay, so we've unlocked all 5 of them. Now you can see, right, if I get 5 really good ones at this particular point, I can actually just replace all of them and it's going to work out. But I also have the opportunity to lock the red ones, which I have done so. So now every time I actually get something interesting in any of the other 3, I can just click replace like I did. I got ignore region, I click replaced, and now I'm continuing, and there you go. I got a regeneration blue, and there we go. I got 2 blues and a green, which is good. And now I got 1 extra orange one as well, right? So anytime I get something interesting, I can just replace it. And it's sort of helpful from the fact that I'm actually keeping those 2 reds and I'm improving the other 3. Now it is obviously costing a bunch of Soul Sigils. You can see how quickly the Soul Sigils went down because it's 40 per click basically. Oh, look at that. We got a red global defense as well. So now let's lock that, and you can see it went up to 60. As you can imagine, I'm probably going to run out of those sigils very, very quickly now, because 60 per click, there aren't going to be a lot of clicks. So I don't know if there's going to be anything better than this. Now I have a crit rate blue and an ignore block. And the assumption is that, oh, you know what? We already ran out. So we're done here. So that is what we were able to get. It's not that bad. I think it was pretty interesting. Thank you for watching. Before you go, I want you to know you can save a lot of money using Aptoide with my promo code. Click the button that's going to be at the top of the screen. That'll take you to the video, or you can go into the description and see the video on how you can save a lot of money anytime you make any purchase in the Legend of Mushroom. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.